I'll open up. We have a revolutionary greeting, revolutionary ritual we do. We say, heads up, eyes open, and fists clenched. So I want to open up with that, free them all. Right on. Greetings to the to the panel, commissioners, and but most importantly to the people. I'm Chairman Fred Hampton Jr. I'm the international chairman of the Black Panther Party Cubs. The ideological offspring of the Black Panther Party, which we say is a tough act to follow, but we attempt our best to walk not in their footsteps, but their Panther Paw steps. In addition, I'm a survivor of what has been infamously referred to as the massacre on Monroe, what occurred December the 4th, 1969, in which two of our twin towers, quote unquote, fell, that being 21-year-old Chairman Fred and 22-year-old Defense Captain Martin Clark, as a part of the infamous COINTELPRO, an acronym for Counterintelligence Program, in which some of the surviving occupants were given trumped-up charges. Many were shot and wounded themselves. In typical fashion of the state, the script was flipped to criminalize the victims, including my then mother-to-be, 8.5-month pregnant, Deborah Johnson, now known as Akua and Jerry. Today, I'm presenting in particular on behalf of descendants of a people who were subject to an international catastrophic crime of chattel slavery, and the ongoing detrimental impact that it remains to have on our people and community, particularly that of political disenfranchisement, politics, or to put it plainly, the access of food, clothes, and shelter, and lack thereof, the basic survival needs of Black people. I want to be, initially, I had some hesitancy for presenting today. I want to acknowledge the contradiction that there even has to be a study. That there had to be a study on something, on a historical Hiroshima that happened to our people, in which the trickle-down impact can be witnessed right here in Inglewood and North Lawndale, in particular, where the Black populace has been concentrated. But to put this, but I'm here, so we're gonna roll with it. There's no better starting point about the ongoing contradictions than to talk about to point out the political disenfranchisement than that of a quote-unquote starting point of what has become known as the city of Chicago, the city of big shoulders. The first non-native inhabitant who quote-unquote discovered Chicago, John Baptiste Point du Sable, the disrespect to his legacy, to his respective legacy, provides a doorway to the historical and continuous treatment of the Black population in the city of Chicago. From there, a number of corridors can be optioned, from the conditions of the largest county jail in the country, which many of those who have been fortunate to come out of there alive with their sanity refer to as the Cook County concentration camp. Testimonies include Black women in particular being forced to rinse out their sanitary napkins for reuse, to atrocities during the COVID crisis, in which mainstream media outlets had even referenced Cook County Jail as the hotbed for the COVID casualties, and the list of individuals such as Nicholas Lee and so many others who we lost behind those walls, to the forcefully medicating of majority Black children right now today in the Illinois Youth Authority right on the west side of Chicago, and the impact, forceful medicating, beatings, et cetera, et cetera. Another historical passage that provides a look into the political history and present-day problems of Chicago is the disproportionate access to employment and opportunities for Black people, in which at most the remedy has been to elevate several handpicks from the plantation and place them in place for what is known as the pass-throughs, lacking any real substance or self-determination. We could be here until Miss O'Leary's cow returns home, addressing these contradictions. But however, being the time is of essence, I'll respectfully close with the commentary from the late Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King, who assessed that he had been throughout Birmingham, Alabama, and throughout the South, but had yet to see the detrimental impact of racism and segregation in which he witnessed in the city of Chicago. I respectfully close with that. Free them all.